We break a pin off our hitch, we disconnect, and I drive the truck, and we run right into the first bands of Hurricane Beryl. We finally make it home to our sticks and bricks. We lose power, and our portable Jenny decides to malfunction, so we return to the RV. Yeah, this is awesome. Yep. Sunday morning, we heard this forecast and we decided to leave.
And you see its trajectory, let's see, moving a bit more to the northwest around 12 miles per hour, expected to have more of a northerly direction.
The hurricane was aiming right for us. Okay, we decided to go home a day early because the tropical storm has now intensified back into a hurricane. All right, passenger side. Rudy, you're taking the ride? Okay. You guys are all tucked in. So we have a class 1 hurricane that we're going to be driving right into because now it's turned left, and now instead of hitting this area, it's got to be hitting where our home base is. We got that. All right. So it's off. Look at that sunshine. And there we go. I was just gonna follow him to the dump station. That's bright sunshine, isn't it? You can see how many people are still here in this campground. Only a few people have left. So I'm not sure if they're paying attention to the weather or not. I will be heading home. If we leave today, it's still sunny, and the breeze is only gonna be like 8 miles an hour, so it's gonna be an easy run. If we left tomorrow, which is the way we were supposed to be scheduled to run, winds would have been 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 75, 80. And we're driving right into the storm. So this way we should get there before the storm hits. We're a little north and west of Houston, so hopefully we should be fine. Never a dull moment. Now it's about 8, I think it's about 8 o'clock, 8:15 maybe. So let's see if there's anybody here at the dump station already. Mike said he already saw a couple people drive out. On my weather app, here comes the hurricane, and we're the little blue dot. Finished doing the dump. Now we're hitching up the car.
I gotta move up. Come on, let's go.
This time, the GPS is taking us the same way the RV trip wizard wanted us to go. The roads are more familiar, and maybe we'll get to stop at Buc-ee's. I heard they just reopened after doing that big renovation. We stop at the park headquarters so we can tell them that we're leaving a day early. Maybe they'll give us our money back. I had heard that Texas parks will give you money back if it's inclement weather. And they did. And we're off. It looks like a gorgeous day. I mean, there's blue sky, sun is out. It's hard to imagine that there's a hurricane coming. I mean, it's just so pretty out.
Turn right on I-10 East, then exit left.
And there's I-10, and there's not any traffic on it at all. Great. We thought it would be fun to check out the new renovated Buc-ee's. But oh my God, it's a nightmare. Look at the turn that we have to make. We'll never make that swing. And the place is packed. So we decided not to stop. Ah, darn. I really could have gone for one of those brisket sandwiches right about now. We go for about an hour later, and it's time for our scheduled gas stop at Pilot. This place has great RV lanes, so it's so easy to get in and out. That's the only problem with Buc-ee's. You can't get in and out. It's a nightmare. Here we are, gassing up on the way home. And we sheared our pin right off. The chain got stuck in it. Yep. Another fun day.
You have to be in the car.
So after we had a little hitch malfunction, and the pins kind of sheared off from the tow chains, so we unhitched the car from the rigging. I'm just going to drive it the rest of the way home. It's like
Okay, ready?
minutes. Yep, I'm ready. And so's behind me, and we're off.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the ramp on the left. 17 minutes of delay were added to your route.
Just a heads up, we have a 10-minute delay up here in about 15 miles.
This is fun. And those clouds. Yeah, you can tell the storm's coming in. Oh, joy. Doing 66 to 64 miles an hour. It's pretty good. We're not hitting any wind really. There are a few gusts here and there, but nothing really bad right yet. Good thing that we left today and not tomorrow. Oh no, look, I spoke too soon. It's raining. Hey, now we are in stop and go traffic. Yes. Isn't that fun? We're doing what, 27 miles an hour. Now it's Sunday afternoon, right before a hurricane. Everybody's driving really weird. Alright, opened up, and now we're cruising along. And we slow down. More traffic, now it's starting to rain again. Look at that sky over there. Not having fun. Are we? Look at that sky. Is that wild or what? And look at that. Look at that kind of a swirl. Isn't that spooky looking? Finally, we're at our exit. Woohoo! Of course, now it's raining. And it's starting to rain hard. At least we're not on Route 10 anymore.
Turn right on FM 949. Continue on FM 949.
And now it's raining even harder. Oh my god, you can hardly see the road. Check this out. Doesn't this look like fun? It's now pouring. Wasn't supposed to do this until tomorrow. Oh, I guess Hurricane Beryl decided to hurry up and hit the coast. Wasn't supposed to hit it until tonight. We definitely have either that or these rain bands. Ugly. Okay, I was rather than yeah, this is not fun.
Turn left on Mill Creek Road.
And our last road happens to be a dirt road. It's the only way we can get back to home base. Look at all the ponding on the road. Look. It's gonna go through it now. Yuck. At least it's not raining as hard as it was. Oh, look, this is all wet. Ponded too. Okay, the worst is over, I hope. Yeah, we're almost back. The water's running down the driveway too. Oh, yuck. Now the trick is to park this baby in the rain.
Okay, here's my plan A. Once you get headed for it like you normally do, and wait in the car, let me get this thing set up, I think. And then I'll come out with the rain gear and we'll lay down the wood and see if we can get this thing on for a shot.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay.
We switched drivers so Mike can guide me up onto the position boards on the ground. I'll just leave it here. Please just tell me if I'm too close. I'll go back. Passenger, a little bit more. It's unbelievable. It's like four-wheeling. The truck is disgusting. We packed up the food, the pets, the clothes, and headed home. We wanted to be home before Hurricane Beryl hit. Too late. And we're finally home. Home sweet home. We promptly went to HEB to get gas for a generator. And everybody else was too. People were in the store buying everything in sight. It's like the calm before the storm. A little on the spooky side. At 5 p.m., my weather radar app showed this. Hurricane Beryl had made landfall in Texas as a Category 1 hurricane early Monday morning near Matagorda, which is near Galveston. While we were out there, standing on the porch, it really started to rain. Oh, nice. Yeah, look at this. Comes everybody. It's breakfast time. Where'd she go? There's Desi over there. Oh, what was that cry for? There's Lucy. Within seconds, it went dark. And look at that. Just like that, the power is already out. And it's not even 7 o'clock yet.
I was going to make my bagel.
Yeah. Unless you want to toast it on the stove. It's always a possibility.
Okay, so this is what let's get the generator out.
Yep. So we dragged the generator out. We got all our extension cords. Mike's trying to untangle them. We've done this a few times.
These are like, let's see.
Oh, goodness. Never had that. We plugged in some lights, the fridge, and our computers. And of course the TV. And then we fed our pets. They weren't going to let us forget them.
Buckling of the wind right here between the eye wall and these outer bands as the eye's racing north.
This looks like an electrician's nightmare. We have all these extension cords reaching out into the generator, which is on the back porch. And it keeps sputtering every so often. We thought at first maybe the water was getting blown into it, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it keeps running, except for every now and then it stalls on us and somebody has to go out and restart it again. And then it keeps running for a while longer, and then it does a little burp. Very strange. I don't know what's going on. And here we are at home base, waiting for the hurricane to be over. Oops, and we did another burp on the generator. That's not good. I don't know why it burps every so often. Power goes off and then back on. That can't be good. Finally, we took our 2 battery backups and plugged them in front of everything else that was plugged into the generator. So every time the generator burped, the backup would kick in and give us uninterrupted power. Oh look, I finally got a text message from Centerpoint Energy saying they're looking at this.
just mentioned, so many of us are dealing with 1.2 million. When will the power come back on?
Yeah, it's something we've been pushing for answers on all day. Let's bring in Cheryl Mercedes now. Cheryl, what's the latest on all these outages?
Well, Mia Marcelino, it is at its peak point. CenterPoint reports that it was at 2.6 million of its customers that were without power.
Everything all lined up. Ready to go out into the car. Heading back to the RV, our life raft. We need air conditioning and we need power. And look at that tree down. And so it's just sleeping. The kittens are all being good. Wow, people trying to cut down more trees. Look at that, Brazos River's way up, almost at flood stage. Yet the sun's starting to come out. Oh look, more trees down. Wow. Look, their traffic lights are working. Well, more trees down. Look at this. Oh, look at it, that tree's ripped right out of the ground. Now more trees down, branches. Yikes. Wow, they really got wild out here. Almost there. There we are. We arrived. That should have smell-o-vision. Very nice. I got my stuffed avocado. We have power again. Yay! I guarantee you we still don't have power at home though. A co-op always seems to get the power back faster. There you are. You're looking out the window. So you gotta cuddle with his sister.
I'll have to relog in the work.
Okay.
Yeah, just you can turn those. You can turn it on. You're right about the Bluetooth. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Aw, look at it. See? We had a quiet but productive day at the RV. If we had been home, we would have been sweating with no power, so Mike couldn't have worked. And look at this sunset. Isn't this amazing? Day 3. I'm gonna make a run back to the house. There's a few things we forgot. We still don't have power there. Stop to get stuff to eat. At a gas station. Before we go home, get Enzo some more food. Gotta bomb the house because there's probably little flies in it. Take out the garbage. Pick up the mail that has the registration for the truck in it. Yep, all that good stuff. We're gonna grab all our stuff here while we're still into Austin County, because as soon as we cross over into Montgomery County, all the power is still out. So that means that none of the traffic lights will work or anything else. So it's gonna take us a little bit of time. Oh boy. Yep, all the traffic lights are not working, so everyone has to take turns. So much fun. And of course they're doing all this construction in our area, so this just makes it even more fun. Yep, here we are, stuck behind a big dump truck. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. And we're home. We hear the sound of generators. Okay, at least it's not as hot in here as I thought it would be. Enzo's just wandering around. Of course, you can't turn any lights on because there's no lights that work. Oh boy. Yep. Alright, Enzo. We got everything we needed. Back up to the RV. Dollar General has the doors wide open, so I guess they're open for business, but they have no power. After that fun run back, we're back at the RV. I'm doing mundane stuff like copying my files over from our trip. Mike's busy working. Enzo's busy snoozing. Ah, it's dinner time at the zoo. Here they all come. Just copying all my stuff over. And the sun's starting to set. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Another magnificent sunset. I love the horses in the foreground too. So pretty. And there we are. Home base for the week. Till at least we get the power back on. It's so peaceful here. We would have been totally stressed out if we were still at home. So this is really nice that we have this place to go to when things are ugly at home. We did the same thing. We had that big freeze of 2021. We came up here. They had power while we had no power at home. Plus our pipes at home burst, so we had no water either. Another day. It was a good day. Got everything we needed from the house. Doesn't smell too bad. We were afraid our butter had been melted, but it didn't melt. So it was all good. It was a good day. And that's the remnants of the sunset. Our Starlink has been doing a really good job. There it is. Look at that sky. Isn't that pretty? Yeah. Look at that. I had to come back out again. It keeps getting prettier and prettier. And that was a really, really pretty sunset. That is absolutely gorgeous. July 11th, day 4 of Hurricane Beryl power outage. Mike is busy working, the kittens are busy playing. We decided to take Enzo for a morning walk. He loves being off leash. What that for? We're turning around. Da 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 da. It's just a little hot out. Didn't think it was hot when we left, but it's hot now. Hurricane Beryl has made its way through Texas and is now heading towards Columbus, Ohio.
Especially the greater Houston area, fatigue and frustration after yet another mass power outage, this time because of Beryl. Back in 2021, of course, it was the deep freeze, massive power outages for all of these events. Still more than 1 million customers without power, so a lot of people living in the extreme heat, and it could be as early as next week before everybody is turned on.
Well, that was depressing. So we went to Belleville Meat Market for a loaded baked potato. We brought it back to the RV. Mike finished all of his. It's a loaded baked potato. Yum, yum. It is so good. It's got chopped brisket and sour cream and cheese on top of that lovely potato. It's so good. Rudy, what do you think you're doing? Leave it alone. No. It smells so good and they all know it. If I wasn't sitting here, they would be in the food. Trust me. Lucy, what are you doing? No, like she doesn't know what she's doing. I'm going to save the rest for tomorrow. It's a lot of food. Desi, I see you. I see what you're doing. Rudy's going to get you. May not be now, but he's going to get you later. This storm is so strong that it's still a tropical depression all the way up in Ohio. There's the sunset. I didn't think it was going to be nice tonight. There were a lot of clouds out earlier, but seem to have cleared up enough so we have a really pretty sunset. About a half an hour ago, I got word that finally the power's back on at our home. Our neighborhood. I'm posting about it all over Facebook. July 12th, Friday. Mike finished work, so we're going to leave for Sticks and Bricks again, and it's pouring rain. Again. I had to go turn off the water. It's deja vu. We're off again. We're going to try making it back to our Sticks and Bricks. See if the power's on. Yep, and down that dirt road again. look at the hawk. Oh, here come power line trucks. Now, that's a good sign that they're leaving. And we're back into the construction again. Oh, joy. Oh, at least the lights are on. This is a big plus. Ooh, look at that. Green lights. Things are on. Neon signs are on. This is promising. Oh, looks like they're even picking up the garbage. That's promising. Yep, almost there. Home stretch. And look, our lights are on outside. We're home. Woohoo! After Hurricane Beryl, we were just grateful to get back into the house. The whole thing was just a disaster. And then after we found the issue with the cabinets falling down, we haven't taken any more trips. So we scheduled this trip to Red Bay, and then we're going to go to Safety T. And that's an upcoming video, which we haven't gone on yet. So I have no previews to show you. It's to be continued. So we're going to actually leaving Thursday after work. And meanwhile, we have a new tow bar, and we have to adjust the manual brake on it. We're going to be adjusting those on the ride to Steve Austin State Park. So we'll be staying there Thursday. We'll be at Dumping Our Head, and then we have a whole itinerary of places that we're going to be going.
And then it's going to try to make landfall as a Category 2 somewhere in Louisiana.
We had a great little route, everything was planned, and then we're supposed to be Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And then we found out there's another tropical storm coming. I had to come up with a plan B really, really fast. So I had to delete part of RV Trip Wizard's route to force it to route us north, cancel all the reservations. We're still going to go to Stephen Austin State Park first. Friday morning, we're going to head straight north. We can deal with it. It's windy, don't like it. That's the newest gate. It's never done on me. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel so you get to see what we're up to next. We usually put a video out every Saturday, so come join us on our adventures. I hope I'm giving you great ideas of things to do, places to see, and how to plan your travels, and how to do Plan B. Well, you guys have a good one. The clip bars are 2 for $4.
Get 2.
Yeah, or
Take it with you on the trip.
take it with me on a trip is what I was thinking. That would be a great idea. Okay.
Because I don't think we're going to be stopping. I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah, it's all up in the air. Hi, how are you?
Going crazy. How are you doing? How are y'all today?
Doing good.